time it is. It's time for Lord of the Rings Online. Welcome back, everybody. I am Throne the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings Online. And I've got to change this so it goes to the right audio. There it is. Now y'all can hear it in here. It's not just, just video. It's also got audio. Don't know why I'm talking like this. I have no idea. Alright, so, my lore master, I said I was going to stop the other day and continue on and blah, 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 blah. I'm going the wrong way. I couldn't stop. I was having too much fun. So anyway, my lore master is now level 18. And we're doing things over in Bree. So let's go somewhere over here, aren't I? Yeah, it's right there on the map. Oh, it's this guy. Not gonna read these. Just telling you right now, I'm not gonna read these. I'm just playing through.
Why are you bothering me?
I don't know why I'm bothering you.
Why are you bothering me?
I'm not trying to bother you. Why do you think that I'm bothering you? Am I supposed to talk to this guy? I think I am. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Well, what's intolerable about it? Why is everything so intolerable? Let me go back out here. Alright. We're just fast-tracking it tonight. We're just killing things. Slayer deeding. We're going to be doing some birding, maybe some fishing. Y'all be super bored when I do that. But we're just having some fun. It's a long, hard day at work. And I need to relax and kill lots of monsters. So come along with me and help me to de-stress from the day. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so neither of those dudes want anything to do with me. I thought I had to go in town and talk to some people and then they would like me. I don't know. I was probably daydreaming. What do I gotta kill out here? Oh, I gotta talk to Smiths. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's kill these people. Actually, I think I might get a quest over here, so let's go over here first. Squirrel! Yeah. That's how it is. I squirreled. Oh my god, get back on the mount. Didn't realize it was that far. Where's the person at over here? Aha! There he is. Kenton something other Thistleway. What does he say?
Greetings.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to read it. I'm gonna read it. What? A stolen sword? Stolen from a dwarf? I don't know what you are talking about. Please, go away. I don't know anything about it. Kenton mops his brow nervously. Yes, I admit it. I took it. Please don't tell the constable, please. I did it to save my family. See, a brigand named Nate, he told me that he would hurt my family unless I made a sword for their Captain Blake. But I didn't have the iron to forge one, and I was desperate to save my family, so I took the dwarf's sword. Nate said that before he gave the sword to Blake, he was going to test the blade against the workers at the site of Thornley's Sallow, just before the graveyard and the Boar Hollow. If you find him there, maybe you can convince him to return Lofar's sword and leave my family alone. What do you say? Sounds like a fantastic thing. Damn, he's got another paragraph or 3. Now I want to set matters right. I do. And maybe you can help do that. See, like I said before, Nate said that before he gave the sword to Blake, he was going to test the blade against the workers at the unfinished Sallow site to the east. The site is just before the graveyard and at the top of the Hollow Boars. You just told me that, sir. If you find him there, maybe you can... You just literally just told me these same things. That was a copy-paste. Alright. Where do I gotta go? Over here? Let's go kill this guy and convince him to give us the sword. Because I'm certain that's what it's going to be. There's not going to be any convincing without death. I don't have a deed for these yet, do I? Let's find out if we get one. It'd be nice if we did. Nope, we don't. What about these guys? Nope, but he did growl at me, so he's got to go. Alright. There's Nate. Hey, look, Nate is dead already. As you kneel to examine Nate, it is clear that he is quite dead. That's what I said. His hand grasps the hilt of a sword, but the blade has snapped off and is nowhere to be found. You take the hilt from the dead brigand's hand. I got a feeling that we've got to repair the sword. I like this mount, but it makes a lot of annoying noises. I'm probably going to change to a different mount. Oh, let's see here. Let's go to the Mirkwood. Maybe he won't make as many snorts and
What
stuff.
can I do for you?
What? The blade broke and Nate is dead? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad. What if Blake comes looking for his sword? I won't have one to give him, and they'll do something terrible to my family. I need a sword to give him. If only I had another blade to give them. Wait, do you think Lorrundor would make another if you explained the situation to him? My family is in danger. Could you please ask him? I suppose. Look at the birds.
By
Another
Durin's
blade?
beard.
He cannot be serious. I am already behind on other work, and now I must forge a new blade for Chief Watcher Grimbriar. Time is precious. Don't give it away for nothing. Okay. Time is precious. Don't give it away for nothing. My father used to say. Lorrundor cuts himself off, lost in thought for a moment, then continues. Actually, lost my father to brigands a few years back. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Ah, give me that hilt. I must go. Be going soft. I can't read that. I'll do it to keep his family safe, but he's going to have to do something in exchange.
Is a moment of
Now
your
I'll
time
help
too
that
much to
kitten
ask?
Thistleway by forging another sword, but with two conditions. The first one is that if the brigand doesn't come around looking for the sword, I get it back. Second, Thistleway gives me a hand and does some of the simple work I've got piling up around here while I forge the new blade. Here, take these things over to him to work on. The axe needs a new haft, the bellows need new leather, and the helm needs to be reshaped and reinforced. Take that over to Kenton and tell him if he gets it done, and I'm happy with the work, we'll call it even on the cost of the two swords. Now off with you, I've got to get to work on this new blade. Okay, we're off to do something.
What do you need?
Of course I'll do this work for the dwarf. Here, let me see what he has sent. Kenton examines the items. All of these can be easily repaired, but I don't have the materials to do it. I have to ask this, but could you help? I hate to ask this even, but could you help me gather what I need? For the helm, ask Foreman Rosethorn over there for a few iron straps for reinforcement. The bellows will need some new leather, and I'll wager that some flawless hides from the boars near Bree will suffice. For the axe shaft, I need something splendid to set it in it. In the past, I've salvaged small gems from old trinkets that I've found in the Boar Hollow to the east. There are small mounds of ruins there, look like barrel stones. If you search through the debris, you might find some suitable trinkets. Okay. We have things to do now. Oh. Some reason I've got a thing back here on my... here it is.
What do you need?
Ah, he wants iron straps. Kenton always needs something. He is straining the cost of this project. We have no straps in our stores. Here, take this old iron pot. He can make some straps out of that. Did I have to pick something up? Is there an iron pot here somewhere? I see no iron pot. Let's collect, follow someone, find someone, or talk to someone. So talk to. Well, I don't see what we're supposed to do, and that's just trade skill. Awesome. No clue. All right, so where else can we go? Let's go kill things over here. What is green? It's Sharky's men. Okay, it's gonna be the bad guys. The bad dudes. Hello world indeed. Squirrel. Let's see. There's a bad guy just waiting. It's a bad woman even. And she ain't waiting no more. I found a strange medallion. Was that literally all I had to come over? That's all I had to come over here to do. Yeah, I was looking forward to slaughtering a whole bunch of them. Do I need these for anything? Nope. Not yet. No quest for that yet.
What can I do for you?
Since when are outlaws able to afford such things as medallions? Even the constables don't have badges. And who is this Sharky fellow anyway? This is very disturbing. Your find seems to suggest an organization that we haven't seen before in these brigands.
Can I speak with you a moment?
We got a bunch of stuff going on there. I have a spy among the brigands who may be helpful in divining the true nature of this Sharky. I will send him a message instructing him to come to a certain hill not far from here. Meet him there and ask him about Sharky and his plans. The meeting place is by a gray rock in a small stand of trees directly north of Breetown. If my spy has no news to share, we will need to find another means of learning Sharky's plans. Alright, so let's see what all we got. So reputation change, deed bestowed, deed completed. We got some Lotro points for that. And a title, and there's our 5 Lotro points. Okay, let's take a look at our map. That's going to be the spot right over there. Right behind me. Thought I had to kill the boars for something. I guess I don't. There it is. Where's that tree at? There's a rock and some trees. This must be the rock. You know why I know? Because there's a ring on my mini-map right at it.
What do you need?
Well, sorry, we must be quick. I think they suspect something. Wait, what's the sound? Look out, here they come! Where are they at? I got this. Told you, I got this. So I handed you a bundle of notes. Since Sharky's men have come up from the south and taken over, the local brigands have changed from being common thieves and robbers into something more like a small army. Dirty and ill-equipped though they are, by combining their numbers they may be stronger than any of the town guards. The Breeland brigands of past times might have been crude and dirty outlaws, but they were still men of Bree for the most part, with relatives in the town and farms of the region, so they weren't all that inclined to heedless violence. But now Sharky's men have changed everything. No dissent or... God, that's hard to read. Squarishness is permitted, and under their brutal fist, the brigands of the country have become far more dangerous. Seems that Sharky's men are gathering their forces for some important task, and I'm afraid they intend no simple thieving. It may be that they mean to take over all of Breeland. I know little of these men from the south. They are almost all ill-favored brutes, but They are well armed and skilled fighters. They do not trust the native Breland outlaws with their secrets, but they revere a leader they call Sharky. I am sure that Sharky is not yet in Breland, but it may be that he will come soon. Where do these men come from, and where is Sharky now? I do not know this for sure, for I have never traveled beyond Breland and do not know the Southlands. But these men sometimes speak of a place called Isengard. They come from beyond Andreth, maybe as far as Dunlin. It seems from what I have overheard that they are rivals with some band they call the Iron Crown, but I know even less of this. Hey, look, he's back. We will walk. We don't. You know what? There's the thing right here that we got to do something with. Let's go see what it is. Since we're over here, you know what I'm saying. Look out below! Some sort of debris pile. This must be our quest. What's up, Elvis? Kitty? Feels like I'm getting a little bit of lag tonight. Need one more. Oh, right here. Alright, that's done. He was called a field bear. Many wondered why he was called a field bear, but in the end they decided it was because he was a bear in the field. So he's a field bear.
What do you need?
This is dire news, I suppose. It was too much to expect that it would all turn out to be some minor brigand leader's dreams of lordship. Well, I should not blame you for doing what I sent you to do, though it is a pity you did not return with better tidings. I think I know our next step in this action, but it is a grim task I will send you to perform. Well, sounds like you're just going to have me go do something bad. Yeah, we'll take that.
Would you do something for me?
Now listen here, I am not going to invite the aid of those rangers out of the wild. The men of Bree are capable of defending their own lands from the threats they face even, and we will not rely on strange folk for assistance. This information speaks of the captain who led the raid on Dogwood's farm and his current location. We have a chance to strike a telling blow against these brigands and find out more about them. It appears that the leader established a camp within a thick copse of trees, whatever, behind the knoll to the west. The knoll in question is to the south of Dogwood's farm. Let us strike this blow for the men of Breland. Ow. I can't get my glasses back on without pulling my hair. There. Much better. Except. Alright, so it's right over here. Ooh, I'm tired. Such a long, tiring day. Having trouble staying awake, as usual. Seems to be a common occurrence for me here lately. What, is there something following me? I see nothing. It says I'm in combat. Still in combat. There's nothing there. Yeah, I'm out of combat finally. Oh, Lord. Where's it at? That's a campfire. That can't be it. Okay, what gives? There's nothing but a campfire there. Oh, the leader's just not here. Somebody must have killed him. We just gotta wait for our leader to show up. Oh, there's a tire pack. Maybe that's what it is. Nope, that wasn't it. Doesn't usually take this long, I didn't think, for a quest NPC to respawn. Yeah, can't stop. Wow, this is stupid. Hey, there he is. I just had to complain, and then he showed up. Hold it. Why is it still? I'm just too damn tired to read these. I'm sorry, guys. Barely awake.
What can I do for you?
Rather now, this information proves that this Sharky fellow is intent on establishing a strong foothold here in Breland. It also tells us of their largest encampment outside of the Vale of Andrath, and at a place west of here that they call the Brigand's Watch. The brigand captain there passes orders out to his lieutenants that come directly from Sharky. If we can get those notes.
Stay a moment.
With your help, we draw ever closer to shutting out this upstart Sharky. We are closing in more on his location and the size of his force. We now know that the Brigand's Watch to the west of here in the foothills of Breland is a staging ground for future assaults. The Brigand's captain hands out orders from Sharky himself to his lieutenants. Likely they are kept somewhere safe, a lockbox, or even on his person. We need those orders. Head to the Brigand's Watch and get those orders. Okay. Hold on, we got this turn in up here. Let's go do that.
What do you need?
Oh, good, your turn. Here, give me those things. While you're away, something terrible happened. Please, I need your help. With what?
Would you do something
Oh,
for
it's
me?
terrible. Blake, the brigand captain who wanted the sword, came and told me he knew Nate was dead and that he knew I had something to do with it. I tried to tell him I didn't, that I would have another sword for him soon, but he wouldn't listen. He said he's taken my daughter, Maribel. If I don't give him another sword, and soon, he'll kill her. You must save her. Please, get the sword from Lofar, then go to Blake's camp. It's in the Bree fields up north of Bree. I'm sure he'll release my daughter when he has the sword. Please hurry. I don't know what I'll do if they harm her. You should bring a few seasoned warriors with you. Blake's men are ruthless. I think I got this. I have lightning on call, so I think we're good. I am friend of lightning. I can't stand the ding thing. The people that have the bell deal that goes off every time they kill something. It's annoying.
This is unthinkable.
Those accursed brigands took Thistleway's daughter? This is bad. The sword isn't ready yet, and I know these types of fellows. They won't take no for an answer. They'll kill that girl. You have to mount a rescue and free Kenton's daughter. Hurry now and gather friends. I fear you'll need them to face Blake. Trust me, again, I've got lightning. It's okay. Alright, let's go over here. I realize he said hurry, but we're going to take a sidetrack. We're going to squirrel and go over here to Adzo's camp and get his quest, because I think some portion of the quest line over here ends up in that same spot. I could be totally wrong. Probably am, but I'm just thinking it does.
How can I be of service?
What do you need?
Yes, you are here to help. Oh, you're just in time. I need all the help I might find. Fear my dream of founding an inn at this spot is in danger of foundering. Okay. Even before it has truly begun.
Could I
Hey,
take a
friend,
moment of
you're
your
not
time?
from around here, and that may be a good thing. This is serious business, and I can't trust any of these louts with something so delicate. Making a place of my own took an unexpected turn not so long ago, and I am loath to tell my workers what has happened. I hope that you can help me with this matter. This satchel holds the last payment I need to make to ensure the safety of the folks here and the sanctity of this soon-to-be splendid landmark. Just take it to the old Sweetgrass farm, a little ways northeast of here, and give it over to the man who answers the door. It may be Bill Fernie that is, or one of his helpers. Bill said he'll only be there at night, so don't waste your time hanging around during the day to catch a glimpse of him. Just knock on the door or ring the bell and hand over the satchel. Hear me? Okie dokie. By night or ring the bell. Something or other. We're going to ring the bell. Because ringing the bell sounds like fun. I want to ring the bell. Isn't there a guy here with a quest? Apparently not. He's only here at night, but he's here now.
Why are you bothering me?
Soon Sharky's men'll have all of Bree well in hand. With cowards like that little worm, Adzo, under heel, there's no question of that. You just tell Adzo that this payment has been received, but he better have another ready next week or it will go badly for him. There's some branches right here. So let's go tell Adzo what happened. I think he'll be shocked. I'd just like to point out that in 16 years, that inn still hasn't been developed. You would think they'd make progress at some point.
Hello?
Another payment? This was supposed to be the last. I'll be driven to ruin, that rotten... But enough of my blather. I shouldn't burden you with my problems. No, I should thank you for your help, friend. Truth be told, I was a bit frightened to go out there at night by myself. If I could impose on you again, I have some true debts to pay, and to a nicer sort of folk. Why, yes, give me 3 more paragraphs.
Might I have a word with you?
I don't know what to do. The brigands told me to pay them 3 equal payments, and that they would spare my workers and myself. They held my part of the bargain. Now they want more. I haven't anything left after sending workers to Buckland for supplies and the meager rewards I can offer folk for helping out here and there. I cannot allow my workers to suffer for my mistakes. I fear I may need to stop work on the inn. But Chief Watcher Grimbriar is working against the brigands here. So I must ask, would you be willing to help me send a message to these brigands? I hear that you have already done some work against the brigands before, and I am sorry if I am mistaken. But these are evil men, and they must be stopped. If you're willing to help, could you return to the old Sweetgrass Farm and send a message to these brigands? The old Sweetgrass Farm is a short distance northeast of here. I almost said something else there. Let's see what the provisioner's got over here. Hail,
Could I
friend!
speak with you a
I have
moment?
news that will likely make you see the severity of our lives here. Adzo is a good fellow, trying very hard to keep us safe, and he has done a wonderful job with the meager means he has left, but I simply know that it is not enough. These brigands encroach ever closer, and they will not leave us be. Already, those knaves up near the old Sweetgrass Farm have taken tools and coin purses from the workers here, those who keep their faith in Adzo, and now Adzo puts his faith in you. How do you feel about helping Adzo see the worth of his workers? So we're going to collect the stuff back that they've stolen. And let's see if this guy over here finally has a quest. He does!
Stay and hear
Boars
me
can
out.
grow quite large and dangerous. The boars of Bree have always been a source of food, and the ones here in the South Bree fields are no exception. Adzo and others have grown fond of one of my meals, boar's head stew. If you could help gather the heads, I can make my delicacy and keep folks here well fed. Alright, so now we gotta kill boars as well. Let's continue and go that direction and kill boars along the way. 1. What is the beeps? Alright, I need more boars. Did I walk all this way without a mount just to find no boars? Because that's what it feels like I did. And now I don't see any bad guys either. There's one. She ain't with us no more. That's pretty fun. Not gonna lie. That's fun. Oh, goody. I haven't done this in a while. love it. Love it. It's so much fun. I need more bad guys. Still need more brigands. I need 2 more brigands. Trying to hide out here. Get 1 second. There we are. It's back. He ain't with us no more. Alright, we need boars. Let's turn that in before, and this stuff in before we go up top, because maybe they'll give me a follow-up for up there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean? If you know that reference, you're a good person. Finding bears. Where's the boars? Let's mount up. We'll go that direction over there. Oh, we've actually got something right down there. Oh, that's the turn in. Ah, darn it. I wanted to get the boars before I went back.
Is there
It's done
something
then,
I can do for
and too
you?
late to change now. Oh me. I fear I have made a greater error than ever before. One of the men came here, and I stood up to him. I fear that this may have been an error.
Please,
Before you
stay
run
a
off, I wanted
moment.
to ask you for another favor. While that brigand was talking to me, I saw some of his seconds bullying one of my workers, while 2 others made off with a lot of my produce. That produce feeds my workers and keeps them strong. I need to get that back if they are to remain hale and hearty. I'm certain you will find that the produce has been distributed to any of these foul brigands in the southern Bree fields, but there are plenty near the ruins where you are going. Would you recover the produce for me? See, he's going to add on to the quest where we were going up
Could
there.
I take a moment of your time?
By standing up to the man, a fearsome brigand named Dirk Hawthorne, I fear I have doomed us all. He set up a camp immediately to the east, just on the south side of the ruins there. He threatened to return with enough forces to stamp out my little homestead, before it can be recognized as anything more than a burned patch of land. Mercy me, what a fool I am. Please, Lorrundor, help me fix this error so that I can see this dream realized. Go over there and kill him and all of his friends.
Hello
Look
there.
at that, you got them all back. I'll be sure to see that these are given back to their rightful owners. I must say, perhaps Adso is right to put his faith in you. Alright, so let's go over and kill the bad guys. It's time for vigilante justice. Oh, that's good. That just does not get old. Here's one of the boars I've been looking for. Didn't I kill... Was that not him that was there? It says I still got to defeat Dirk Hawthorne. I like nuked 3 of them at once, and I could have sworn there was a big dude there. Apparently not. There's old Dirk. Dirk ain't with us no more, boys. Hey, ding 19. Just wait. There you go. Have a nice day. Lone Lands. I love Lone Lands. I love playing through Lone Lands. It's one of my favorite nostalgias in this game. Oh, ow. Let's hide behind a rock. We'll let him live this time.
Hello?
You did it. Look at these onions, still green and fresh. My workers as well are indebted to you now. I haven't much more to give, but you have earned at least this much. Thank you, Lorrundor. With Dirk
What
Hawthorne
do you
gone, I
need?
wonder if we can give Bill Fernie a bit of his own medicine. Look,
Might
friend,
I
I have
speak
one
with you
more
a
favor to
moment?
ask of you, and it's a terrible thing, too. That fills me with shame to talk about. You know that Bill Fernie I had you pay off before? Well, he sent me a message telling me that his henchman, Lorrundor, would be after me. He went so far as to tell me that the nave is west and north at some place called the Outlaw's Haven. It seems all his big talk is backed by this fellow, and if he is to come here, this scant crew will be useless. But you've proven yourself over and again. If you can drive off this Lorrundor, maybe I can get out of this mess. Get rid of him for me, and I swear it's the last thing I'll ask of you, and I'll pay you well, too. Apparently, the Outlaw's Haven is west of my camp and a little ways north, with watch post and a fenced encampment on a hill. Alright, any other people got a quest? This guy back here.
I'll not be ignored.
Bear pelts. Winter will be upon us soon, and folk around here will need to keep warm. Those Southerners keep looting the site here and taking the most important things this camp has, chief among them blankets and pelts for keeping warm. I joined ADSO here because the pay was good, and hunting bear has long been my profession. Bear hides can be used for good blankets, but I can only hunt so many, and there is need of me to cure the hides. If you are willing, there are a great many bears in a hollow just north of Outlaw's Haven. Outlaw's Haven is west and north of ADSO's camp. Get me some hides, and I will make it worth your while. Alright, so now not only do we have the boars we need to kill, we got to kill the bears. One. Two. Why are those not counting? Is that not the spot to do them? It's not going to let me kill these. And well, this one it will. That'll count because it's a boar. Hey, we got the bear pelt that counted that time. reminds me of when I was playing the Runekeeper at low levels and I was doing the lightning stuff non-stop, and I was just having a blast doing that. It's got that same funness to it. And I love the running and gunning with the instant cast. Those are cool. Alright, we gotta mount up. I see no other mobs. Let's head over this way, see what we can find. So the question is, do I want to go to Lone Lands next, or do I want to go to North Downs next? I kind of like Lone Lands more, but it is a tough call. So I like both of them. I almost always go Lone Lands though, and then come back to North Downs. So I may do North Downs first this time. I don't know. It's a hard decision. Poor bear. He was just having a nap and I came up and nuked his life away. What would y'all do? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Would y'all go to Lone Lands or to North Downs? All right, last one. All right, so let's go turn this in, and then I think we will head up to the brigands' hideout thingy, hill area, dill, and slaughter a bunch of them. That'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm telling you, it'll be fun. I got a number of these, but not a lot. I wish I had more. So I need those for to make me some gear. Whoops.
Why are you bothering me?
Blah blah blah. Choose stuff. I'll take that one.
Tell me what you need or move along.
What do we do? Deed completed. Woohoo! 2,000 virtue. Hell yeah! Complete quest within Breland. Alright. Deed bestowed. Complete quest within Breland. This is a 4,000. I have to say, as much as I love Before the Shadow starting area,
Will you let me speak
the
my
old
piece?
areas tend to give a lot of virtue. And doesn't seem like the new ones give quite as much. You there? We've a wolf problem which needs addressing. Some time ago I had bought a fine fat milk cow out of Buckland, but filthy wolves out of the old forest stole it and slaughtered it and dragged it off. Undone the foul wolves in the north part of the old forest. No, we're not going to take old forest. Not right now. Don't want to get bogged down into that.
Would you do
Nails
something
are running
for
low.
me?
Yes, the brigands even took our nails. Can you imagine thieves of a different sort than I have ever seen? We needn't fret over the nails, though, and with the cost of iron where it is, I have reasoned a better solution to the problem with building Adzo's Inn. The old problem is that the solution lay to the south within the old forest. Okay, decline. I don't want to mess with the old forest right now. Dang it, I want to do something else. Alright, we're going up here to the brigands. We have a point to spend. Oh, what do we want to put it in? I never do flank. I need to do flank, but I never do it, and that's based off of flank. This one, unyielding sweep. What the hell? Let's do it. Also, let me check something. We still don't have any racial stuff, but we do have this going on. Look at that, 4 or 5. That's good. So let's change this over to wit. Let it start working so we don't cap and lose something. Really could use a self-heal. I'm wondering, does Red Lore Master not get any heals? So I thought my Lore Master, when I played him before, had at least 1 heal. Maybe Red doesn't get it, or maybe I'm not at the level yet for it. Nobody said anything, so I guess I get to go wherever I want, because nobody said where they would like to see me go. There's a captain over there fighting. He just released her, so I'll have to wait. So let's go on this way and do something over here. Reading letter to Chief Watcher so-and-so. Let's give it a shot. God, this background in the small text is so hard on me. As you know, we've had some problems getting enough men to accomplish Sharky's plans for Breland and the Shire. All of Sharky's best, you and me All of Sharky's best, you and me excepted, are occupied in the south. What we got here ain't quite strong enough to take on the townsfolk straightforward. Fortunately, we've been given an opportunity. Orcs have come as far south as the Greenway, even. My friends, say Sharky ain't on the best terms with them up in the north, but some of the orcs who've come south into Breland have been cut off. These orcs down here might be convinced to join... I need to go help. Or I want to go help, I should say. Alright, anyway, been convinced to join us here, might be convinced to join us. Of course, Sharky knows how to deal with orcs, and these scouts from the north are no doubt in a bad way, since they can't get any new supplies or warriors. This could be just the turn of luck we've been looking for. Treat the orc scouts well and tell your men not to interfere with them, or you'll be responsible for them being dead and all. Bill. Okay, Bill. What else we got here? We got the thing over here where we got to rescue the daughter, so we'll head over there.
You startled me.
Thank you. I filched the key a while ago, but I was too scared to use it. Now with your I can use it. We can escape. Hopefully we can get away before Blake notices. Or we can kill Blake. I mean, I'm okay with that. Blake noticed. There we are. They're gone. Where are you going? There. They heard it. Oh, I see what's going on. Hey, there's Blake. Blake ain't with us anymore. Follow me. With Blake dead, we can make our escape. I think I can make it back to Bree from here. Okay, so that is done then. She's on her way. Anything else up here? Just an idiot that's going to die. That's everything. So our turn-ins are back over here. We got something way out here, though. That. Payment in full. Let's go do that one, because that'll be for ADSO. My brother's watching some YouTube videos in the other room, and I'm hearing this woman screaming, "That's our yard! That's our yard! That's our yard!" over and over. That's twice I've killed that same bear that was just trying to take a nap. I feel bad about that. It's like a blinding ball of speed. I'm 6% faster than I was before. Almost there. Okay, it's gonna be right up here. I need a haircut so bad. So bad. Alright, that was easy enough. Back to Adzo's camp. Actually, we could go out here and do this. I mean, we're right here. We're almost to it. It's like we just keep adding a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. I don't have a Slayer deed for them, do I? Nope. Alright. Moving on. Because if I had a Slayer deed for them, they would so be dead. Alright, he's right up here. Somebody that Strider wanted me to go talk to for the main epic quest line. Something's coming for me. Where's it at? There it is. There's your prize.
What do you need?
Aragorn has sent aid. Nazgul, 4 more were in Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way, and they ran me down. It will heal in time, but the riders have left a threat. in their wake, that must be dealt with. I must ask for your help.
Might I take a moment of your time?
In the Black Riders' wakes, Creebane have taken roost. They are not the common strain from Dunlin, but a breed I've not seen before. Likely these foul creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire, or at the very least me, since they have taken to staring at me in the night. While the Creebane may see nothing of interest, the fact that the enemy has eyes here is dangerous. If we were to blind these eyes, the enemy would not be as sure in directing its efforts. If you would dispose of the Creebane that roosts to the southwest, just beyond my camp. Even killing one Creebane will go a long way towards blinding the enemy. Excuse me. Close enough to get my mouse right on it so I can see if I have a deed for it or anything. Just the crest. It's very hard to do when your hands don't want to cooperate. Don't know why they can't have it to where that when you have it targeted, it would show up on the targeting, you know, whether it's got a quest or deed or something. That would be easier.
What can I do for you?
Good, you have slain those foul birds. The enemy will not be nearly as sure in their efforts now. However, I still have need of your aid. I must ask that you do something in Buckland, as it was their horn call that alerted me to the presence of the Nazgul.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You say that Underhill is with Aragorn? I know of no Underhills. I was sent to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that is whom Aragorn spoke of. That he is safe is welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. It was late in the night when I heard the horn call of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I feared they had already found Baggins. The four riders passed eastward towards Bree, but we may discover what they learned, if anything, at Baggins' home in Crickhollow. It is a cottage surrounded by a high hedge, almost directly southeast of the Buckland Gate. If you learn anything there, return to me. What news you can bring me may help determine the movements of the Nazgul. Alright. Hold on, where was that at? There it is. Come on, mount up. You're not in combat. Come on. Not in combat. Let me get up. There we are. We've got 50 of 1,000 of the tattered shadows now. Are any of these the ones that I was coming here to turn in? No. So there was one I have for a turn in. That's the one.
Good day.
Oh, gracious me!
What? Who? I don't have it. Oh wait, you aren't one of those black riders. I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those riders came busting into the house, but I had already slipped out the back way. Not a thing did they get from me. When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going off into the old forest, but I didn't say a thing about the enemy's ring. Oh dear, I What is that? It sounds like crows. More are coming. Oh no! We'll have to nuke them as well. You did it! Yes, I did. I have lightning. It comes out of my hands. Some flew off into the old forest. I hope they don't come back. Alright. Back to talk to the ranger over here. If I was going to do Hobbit stuff, I would do these quests over here. But I'm not planning on doing Hobbit stuff just now. Not just yet. The Hobbitses. Oh, okay, yeah, we did make it. First I thought we were defeated by an invisible wall, but we made it. Hold it, hold it. It's a wolf. Oh, I don't have an enmity against him. I thought I did. Hold it, get back off that. There's ash branches right there. Oh, we got a friend. Trying to keep me from getting my branches. It's not permitted.
What do you
The
need?
enemy's ring. It is no wonder Aragorn was so secretive as to why the enemy was seeking Baggins. If the Creabane heard Fredegar's words, the enemy will know for certain that the ring is no longer in the Shire, and all will be lost. Finding those birds in the old forest will not be a simple task. I would ask that you return to Aragorn and Bree and seek his counsel on how to find these foul birds. Alright, so now we need to go back to Strider, but first we're going to go to Adzo's camp, which, in fact, we're going to go back over here to Buckland, and we're going to get the stable master there and take that to Adzo's camp. Tired.
Hello there.
my god. The world chat is extremely stupid. It's like World of Warcraft came over here.
What do
Thank you for your
need?
help, Lorrundor. Though I wish I didn't have to ask you to do it. I should have been the one, but I'm such a small person in this big world. Still, you've done everything I could have asked and more. You will always be welcome at Adzo's. Even though we won't fix this place up, ever. Even 16 years later. That was all the quest there. You go back over this way.
Greetings.
What can I do for you?
More ill news. Orcmen, could this be? This letter says it plainly enough. Sharky has a legion of half-orcs loyal to him that he is sending to Andrath. I have doomed my men.
Would you do something for me?
The Vale of Andrath is Breland's gateway to the south. The South Downs, Dunland, Isengard, the Gap of Rohan, all would be closed to Breland if the brigands are not hindered. It is clear that Sharky is no mere brigand leader. He has employed half-breeds to fill his ranks, a wholly depraved act. I sent my men to watch the ruins at Andrath and fear they may now be prisoners or worse. Please head south beyond the Greenway crossing, further beyond the shadow of the Barrows, and seek my scouts, Oakdale and Brittleleaf. Hopefully they will have found a safe place close to the ruins. likely on the eastern side. Be swift, for I fear the worst, and bring caution with you. That's likely to be a bad place.
Would you do something for
Let
me?
me guess, I missed one here, didn't I? Yep. Frickin' hell. Okay, where was that one at? Yep, right up there. Let's go over here and turn in this one. Oh,
What's
bless
your
you.
need?
You returned my daughter safe to me. I can't thank you enough. You've done so much for me in more ways than you know. While you were away, I busied myself with Lofar's work. I had to do something to keep myself from being overcome with worry. No sooner had I finished the work than Lofar came over to collect it. He seemed pleased with it, even admitted that it came close to dwarf work. He promised to send me more work in the future. Lorrundor, you've saved my family and given me a hope for a brighter future. I can't thank you enough. Alright, what else do we have? We gotta turn in over here, and we got that thing out here with the brigands. Let's go do the brigands. Because I like killing brigands. Brigands need to be dead. Yeah, let's just cut across. Strider asked me to watch your progress in these lands. Your efforts to thwart these brigands may appear to be at an end. I fear it is not. If you would visit me at my lodge, we can discuss in depth the depths to which Bill Fernie has sunk. Alright, to you on behalf of my captain, Strider. Yeah, I just read that. Or maybe not. Okay, let's read again. I am tasked with watching the events here in Breland and have learned that you have done much to assist the folk here. Your recent efforts in Breland came to my notice when I learned you aided a hobbit with a problem with brigands. Your efforts against the brigands are admirable, and though you may have thought they were at an end, I regrettably must inform you that they are not yet finished. Bill Fernie, a citizen of Bree, in his own self-interest, endangers the lives of all the citizens of this land with his actions. If you are willing, make the journey north along the Greenway to my cabin. You will find it east of Thornley's farm, between Bree and the borders of the North Downs. Okay. There. We still got something back here, and we've still got to go down here. And we got to go up here and do something at the brigand place. The stolen goods. Need 3 more. Alright, that's done. Alrighty.
How can I be of service?
This will do nicely. Bree is in dire need of new supplies, and this will do well to sate the populace. Without this, who is to know what terrible madness would have befallen the people of Bree? Here, we are indebted to your help. Yay, it doesn't have a follow-up. Alright, I need to go over here. Oh yeah, back to Strider, I believe. Sorry, just reading world chat. Somebody was asking if morale is hit points. There's a lot of people playing right now that have never played Lotro, apparently. And as people were saying, yes, morale is hit points. And I put on there, we don't heal people, we just give them a pep talk and send them back into battle. That's really what it is. You're not bleeding out. It's okay. It's okay. You got this. Go fight that guy over there. Don't mind the fact that you have no blood left in you. Good job, buddy. Alright, that little quest is done. Oh, we still had something back there. Sorry. Who am I supposed to... Oh, talk to Strider.
You bring dire news.
While the 4 hobbits I was awaiting are safe for the moment, the protection Bree offers is fleeting, at best. We must leave soon, and if the enemy's suspicions were confirmed by these Crabane, that what they seek is no longer in the Shire, our trip may be all the more perilous. Yet the Old Forest is a twisting labyrinth that can lead even the most experienced tracker astray. Finding these Creebane will not be easy.
Listen well.
There is one who could find these Creebane for us if we were to ask him for such aid. However, you may not see our worries as his. He is known by many peoples by many names. Of old, he was known as Orald the Men, while to the dwarves he was simply Forn. The elves called him Iroane Benadar, oldest and fatherless. However, in these days he is known as Tom Bombadil by those few who are aware of him. Look for old Bombadil's house, which lies at the far eastern end of the Withy Windle, the river that flows through the old forest. He may help you if you ask him in my name, Aragorn. If you discover anything, I would ask that you address it as best you can. I wish I could help you in this task, but the safety of my charges come before all else. So we're off to the old forest. Actually, we're not. We're going to go down to deal with the brigands between here and Cardolan. Then we're off to the old forest. Hold on. I need water. I'm sitting here just dry as can be. I need some water. I'll be back. I'm back. And Fluffy wants to come say hi. Elvis, baby boy, did you come say hi, everybody? To everybody, come here. Oh, you're such a good cat. Oh, my big boy. Oh, say hello to everybody. My boy, I love you so much. You want treats? You want treats? You're a good boy. Say hi to everybody. Wave at them. Say hello. Hello. He says, no, I don't want to wave. Big fluffy cat. Love you. Let's get you a treat. Okie dokie. I am back. I've got Elvis satisfied for the moment. I've got Agua. Oh, it's good. Yep. Let's stop off here a second and do something. Working my wood. Ding, level 20. We got a new ability. What is it? Remove corruption from your foe. Okay. So that is important. We'll put that on... Where should we put that? We're actually going to put that right here on number 8. We're going to move 8 up here. Somewhere right there. Okay, we didn't get up to the next level of that, but let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get to crit level, because that's important. Yes. Alright, then we will make our leather back, and we'll see what kind of light armor we can make. We can make shoes so far. They're better than what we have. Oh yeah, I need oh, you need glazed medium leathers. Oh, I didn't know that. What all can this make? Not putting shoulders on because I lose my parrot if I do that. It's not worth it. What about this one? That's not so. Damn. Okay, so that sucks. So I don't really have anything that I can make that would be good yet. Because I was really wanting to make myself some armor, and I can't. What about Scholar? Can I do anything here? Here. If I had stuff, I could make stuff, but it's okay. Skirmish available. It's actually not. Skirmishes aren't in the game yet on this server. Some deed was completed. It's going to be this 21. New mail. As an adept, you no longer need gifts, but they're still very nice to receive. That's a true statement. And I'm a journeyman tailor now. What is this? The war efforts? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so let me choosing between Bjorning and Lore Master, please. Well, that is going to have a lot to do with what kind of playstyle you like. Don't need this. A Lore Master is a Nuki Nuke. Not really. But the red one is a Nuki Nuke. Well, if you like transforming, I would say Bjorning. And Bjorning can be a a lot. They can be a whole lot. So I mean, Bjorning's probably where you want to go. Lore Master is, it depends on, I don't know. They changed it up so much. If you aren't bothered with the fact that Red doesn't have a permanent pet, then Red Lore Master is a hell of a lot of fun. It is the wizard now, basically. The blue is a pet class, but from what people have been saying, the way they changed it, the blue is more micromanaging your pet. Whereas in other MMOs, you got a powerful pet, you tell the pet to attack, and you do your stuff. And in this one, you tell the pet to attack, and then you're also hitting buttons to say, I'd like you to do this, and I want you to do that, and I'd like you to do this right now, and hey, by the way, go over and do this. So it's become a micromanaging pet class from what I've read. I haven't tried it, and I don't think that's very cool. The also, Lore Master Yellow is a crowd controller, one of the big ones of the game. So there's that. Do you like tanking? Do you like nuking? Do you like healing? What are with colors? Oh. That is your class traits. So basically when you reach level 2, I think it is, you'll get a thing telling you need to choose a trait tree. And whenever you choose that trait tree, that's the tree that you'll get some certain benefits and stuff from automatically. You'll be 1 point per item to get anything in it, 2 points per on all of the ones that aren't part of yours. So the red Lore Master is really, it's the wizard. The blue Lore Master is the pet master, and the yellow Lore Master is the crowd control. I am oversimplifying this greatly, but it's something that you got to play to figure out for yourself what you like and what you don't, and how you use it and all that kind of stuff. I'm not super familiar on the Bjorning, on all of its 3 trees. I am playing as a red Lore Master. And as a red Lore Master, I cannot have a permanent pet. Period. Whenever I use a pet ability, excuse me, like the bear here, called a bear pops out, goes over and hits the mob. Immediately I do 249 to 311 damage to the mob. I've yet to see it get feared, but supposedly it's supposed to fear the mob and so forth. And what's the cooldown on that sucker? I don't see the cooldown. Like 10 seconds or something like that, it disappears. It goes away. I thought the Bjorn was cool when I tried it a long time ago. And thanks for following. But I don't like basically looking at a bear's ass. I prefer looking at my character, because I work hard to create cosmetic outfits for my characters, and whenever I'm in bear form, I had the same issue in World of Warcraft when I was in bear or cat or whatever. That's what you're seeing. You don't see the character that you actually made and play. Because see, this is what that idiot actually looks like. The gear is horrifying at low levels. But cosmetically, I've collected up stuff over the years, and these are because I've bought coffers. So they started out on this server. Every character you make, you get all the same crap again. And I put it together to make a particular look. Like, this is one of my other looks. So I like my characters, and I like to play my character and not an animal. That I don't know. I don't raid. I'm not in endgame. If I was to tell you, somebody would immediately step in and say, you're an idiot. It's blah, 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 blah. Don't know. I do know that people are saying that the new red Lore Masters, this literally just changed last week, I think, with update 41, that the new red Lore Master is very powerful DPS. But don't give me the line and telling you which one's better. I don't know. And you have to understand that for me, I play the game to experience the story and play through everything and just have fun. I go out and I do my birding hobby and my fishing hobby and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not a big, which is the best. I'm not a big min-maxer. That's not me. I had to put 2 points to unlock blue and green traits, but 1 point for red because I chose red when I first created it. So, and you've got specs. So here's my second spec. If I hit yes to that, this was a blue spec, and I never actually did anything with it. Let's see if I respecialize. So see, it's telling me I need to specialize now. So you can read them right here and decide about them. And each one of these, as you're collecting points, they go down the side, and these things open up to them and stuff as well automatically. So improved ignition is just off the bat what you're getting. Fires heat air and reduces moisture, practically inviting lightning to strike. When it does, it strikes hard. Lightning skills gain the ability to consume burning embers for bonus damage. Consuming higher tiers of burning embers, this damage is greatly increased. So yeah, I'm sorry, you get that whenever you spend 5 points into this tree. But if I was to choose it, that would be it. I would be a red lore master, and it would be 1 point for everything in red, 2 for the other 2. Blue, a strong bond with beast for attacks and defense. Allow your animal companions to deal with devastating damage by supporting them with buffs and healing. I'm not going to read all of it. And then yellow, uses lore knowledge to hinder and confound foes. Like I said, this is your crowd control spec. If you ever played EverQuest, think of it as your enchanter. Something like that. This is your wizard, and this is your, I would say, mage, but probably not as much Nuki anymore. It's one trait only, like I can't diverse. You can, so like I said, when you're out of combat, you can click to go to your second one. So I could have 2, but I'm gonna go back to the number 1. So I've got red. But if I had 2 points, which I only have 1 to spend right now, I could put 2 into one of these, starting at the top up here and build my way down. But this is the important thing, because I found this out the hard way. Like I said, red does not have any permanent pets. Any. So when I went down the blue trait and I took this right here, Friend of Wilds, so that I could get a bog lurker pet, I thought I was going to be able to put the points into blue after choosing red and be able to, by putting points in blue, have a permanent bog lurker pet to fight. It's not true. It's not what happened. Instead, I got this version of it that you see here. It says Call to Lurkers. And it's the same thing. It's a temporary pet. It's going to cast and do a nuke of 423 to 529. It's going to do a 3-second stun, yada, yada, yada. And then he's going to disappear. So that's not the same thing. If you were blue spec and you took the bog lurker and you pulled out the bog lurker is there all the time. He's your pet. You pull out a different pet, that's your pet. It's there all the time. So that's the big difference now, is that you don't get permanent pets if you choose red. Ever. You don't get them. You can have cosmetic pets, that's totally different. So like, let's just for funsies, let's choose blue over here. Oh hell. Wally is out running around. I gotta make sure stuff aren't on the ground, because he'll try to get it all and pull it into his wheels. And that's our robot vacuum cleaner. And that's gonna fall right back down to the ground. Oh, figure it out. There we are. That's out of the way now. Ow, that hurts. Yes. If you spend the mithril coins, which you have to buy with litro points, you can get a third one. So you could have a red, you could have a blue, and you could have a yellow. Oh man, that hurt. But like on blue, so let's say that I want to increase my pet's morale is hit points, and decrease the damage they're taking, so they're giving them mitigation. I would put points into that. Wizard sigil damage, that's going to increase my sigil damages. Those are abilities called sigils. And hunting instincts improve your pet's damage and attack speed. So you're making your pet more DPS with that there. So let's do this here. Let's just be wishy-washy. Let's go across the board. And if I wanted a bear pet, I would go with that there. New companion arrives ready to oh, that's not the same thing as bear pet. I'm sorry, you don't have to buy the bear pet. You have that automatically. This just means that whenever you call your pet in, he'll have a bubble on him that so much more extra damage that he can take or whatever. Need for haste. Lowers the amount of time to call a pet back. And then this is the bog lurker, which I'm going to take the bog lurker. If you wanted the eagle, this is how you would take the eagle. Increase tactical damage dealt by both your pet and yourself. I think that's a pretty good idea. What is this one right here? Wild sigil durations. I don't care. I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to finish up these. There we are. Apply. Yes. Now it changed up my hotbars down here. So I don't know what they do, and all of my abilities are no longer on my screen, and I didn't play this up, which means basically I don't know what I've got, so I have to actually go through and look at all this. Cures, knowledge of cures. Oh, that's the one that gets rid of diseases and stuff. Friend of animals, we've got our beast. Dismiss pet is already down there. Friend of small fowl, raven. Someone's a raven. Raven specializes in buffing and debuffing, so we'll just put that pet right there. And we've already got our bog lurker down there. So you can unlock all of those skills regardless of colors, right? If you you will never have enough points to get everything all the way across. You will. On this server on Angmar, it only goes up to level 50, so it'll have to go up as the expansions are opened. But on a live server right now, you can you level up to 150 or whatever. You can fill one tree completely. You will do it. There's no question about it. By the end, you'll have it all filled up, and then you'll have stuff in some of the others. But you will never have all three. There's not enough points possible to do that. Fury of Nature. Burning Embers. Yeah, I've already got that down there. Gust of Wind. We'll just throw that right here, even though, I don't really want Gust of Wind there. Let's put it right there. Live the Rising Dawn. That is the Interrupt. We've chosen Landreval. Is it possible? Yes. This is a legendary server. This is Angmar and Mordor. They're brand new legendary servers, and it's VIP only. And they're like EverQuest's TLP servers, Time Lock Progression servers, or World of Warcraft's classic server, so to speak, or something like that. They're starting out. They literally started like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, something. 2 weeks ago, I think it is now. And it's just the original game, so to speak, opened right now, and I don't know when the first expansion will open on it. So that's why it's only up to level 50. Cracked Earth, we'll throw that down here, number 8. Healing and so on. Aha! Light of Hope, that's what I was looking for. Oh, that's a morale transfer. It's sending your health to somebody else. Inner Flame. Both yourself and your companion must have a companion summon. That's the one I wanted. So nope, I won't ever get that on red now that I know that. Clever Escape, I always put that right here. Dispel Corruption. We're going to put, actually I should put that right here. Let me swap these two. There we are. Melee skills. We got Staff Strike. I love that. Oh, it's already down there. These are the new sign stuff. Well, some of it's not new. So what is this crap here? Command your pet to attack their target with a wild and damaging attack using Fire, Frost, Lightning skills will reduce the active cooldown of this ability. So that's the micromanaging I was talking about. Like I said, I haven't messed with it yet. So that's damaging. This is like telling your pet to be more defensive. That's the one that I already have down there, and that's that one. Major Pet Command. Command your pet to execute a major skill on themselves or their target. That just makes so no sense to me. We'll put that at 5. Wizard's Fire. Okay, this I like Wizard's Fire. I usually have that right here. What was this one here? Wizard's Spark. Oh. Okay, we'll keep that there. Actually, so what's Wizard's Frost was the one that slows them down when they're coming to you. Don't really need to worry too much about that one because I'm going to have a pet that's going to be not really tanking, sometimes tanking. Manage pet to execute a minor pet command. See, it's like, what the hell is this crap? We'll put it right there. What the hell? Oh, that's this thing. Okay, already had it out there. And we got Wizard Spark already. So we're good. We're good to try stuff. So let's get our Bogwort, our Lurker out. Personally don't like how big he is. There, that's kind of annoying. If you use Mithril coins, you can buy a small version of him at a trainer. I've done that in the past. If I'm a lore master and choose to play solo, will I struggle to survive without a group or find it impossible to play the game at all? No, you will not struggle. On Angmar and Mordor, those are Veil of the Nine servers. They pop out wraiths every so often when you kill something, and some people find an issue with that, but you're not playing on that kind of server, so you're playing on a normal server. And then a normal server, you could play any class you wanted. Any class. And you could solo all the way to endgame without much effort at all. It's not a hard game. If you want it to be more difficult, you can talk to a land difficulty NPC. I can't remember what they're called. They're at every new town where you create. And you can take a quest, you turn the quest back into them, and it sets a buff on you, or you may call it a debuff, and it makes the mobs harder. So, I mean, you can do that. But the point is, you will be able to solo everything in overland content. Dungeon content, and don't get me wrong, people always get this wrong. It's not dungeon content like you see in World of Warcraft and EverQuest. Dungeon content in Lord of the Rings Online is similar, but you don't grind dungeon content in Lotro. You go to it, you do it, you may have quests that you do in there, and then you don't do it. It's not like WoW where you get in a group, go to a dungeon, run through it, get it again, run through it, get it again, run through it. That's not how Lotro works. But that all being said, whoops, messed up. That all being said, dungeon content, no matter what class you are, you're going to need some friends if you do it at level. It's just how it is. It's like any game. This game is very, very, very much a story-based game, and I highly encourage you the first time you play through it, not every time, but the first time you play through it, to read the quest dialogue as you go along, because that is 90% of what makes the game awesome. Want to play in a group? How do I interact or play in a group? They're called fellowships in this game, and guilds are called kinships in this game. And you will want to talk in the world chat or the LFF chat, looking for fellowship to find people to get into a group to run a dungeon. If you join a kinship, aka a guild, obviously you can get with them to, you know, get into a dungeon or whatever. Don't use, where is it at? Control J? Yeah. No. Is that it? That's, yes, that's it. Don't use that thing. It's a piece of crap. Everybody that comes into Lotro the first time thinks that that is a dungeon finder like they find in other MMOs. It's not. It's a piece of crap. And literally, it's just a thing you go in there and you say, hey, I'd like to play this dungeon. And that's it. And somebody else may come along 3 hours later and see that you had marked yourself on that and go, hey, do you want to go do this dungeon? And they send you a tell. And y'all literally still have to manually group up and have to get the dungeon and have to fire it off and go to it. That thing is not a dungeon finder. It does not ever take you to a... It's not a dungeon finder. Just understand. It's not a group finder is what I'm trying to say. It's not. I don't know why they left that piece of junk in the game. It literally is worthless. Nobody uses it ever. Yes. That's exactly what it is. And nobody uses it. And everybody brand new from EverQuest, World of Warcraft, or any other MMO comes in, and they think that it's a group finder, and it's not, and they get super frustrated that they're never getting put into groups or anything when they put themselves into that. Just forget it exists and don't ever use it. Now that being said, once you get into a group, you go in here and you can click on it and click launch now and y'all will go to it. But it's not a dungeon finder. Group finder. I can't get the right name. So you notice the pet ain't doing crap. What? Hold on. Why is this new pet not attacking? I literally, are you telling me I'd literally have to hit the command to make it go attack? No, he's just standing here. Oh my god. So, unless I'm missing it, the new blue lore master can't even tell his pet to attack. It only defends you. That's crap. I don't know what they were thinking with this blue one. I really don't. Will that make him go attack? Nope. How about that? Well, he did nuke. Well, but she shot me, so that's why he nuked. He's defending me. Oh, God. Blue Lore Master was arguably better before the update 41, but the pets got pretty weak when you got up to like mid-level in the game, and that's what they needed to do. They needed to improve the pet's damage. That's all they needed to do. Instead, they redesigned it and just completely, I don't know. I don't want to be bad, but it seems like they ruined it. I really don't know how to make him do anything. He's just defending me is all he's doing. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I forget, how do you get rid of the pet? Dismiss. Okay. Let's pull up the bear. Is there anything I can make him? Let's try. Hit that. Nope, he's just standing there. How about that? Nope. How about that one? Leveling up? No. It doesn't matter about diversification at all. Because again, it's not a hard game. Raiding and in-game groups, you'll run into people that will tell you you need a specific this and a specific that. Just like up until the change to Lore Masters in Update 41, if you're playing a Lore Master, you were pretty much expected to run yellow. They were expected to be the crowd control, period. Now with the changes, you can also, you can be DPS on the red line. I don't know what the blue line does for raid or groups. I have no idea. So it at least expanded the acceptable roles that a lore master can do in endgame. I think the movie and Elf Hobbit. Oh, yes. I don't know. I hope that I just don't get the blue because playing it feels bad. I'm like, where's my pet attack command? I don't understand that. Hey, there's Sharky. It's who we've been looking for. Go attack, stupid. Just standing there. He won't go. Oh, there's one. So that's what I was talking about popping a wraith out. Well, that's a shadowy wraith. What are you doing, cat? Okay, that's pretty freaky. So something hit my chair just now, and the cat is over on the bed. What the? Oh, you stupid! It's Wally, the robot vacuum cleaner smacking my chair over and over, and it was scaring the crap out of me. Yeah, the bear's kind of just standing there. I don't know what's going on with the bear. He's really bad. Really bad. Yep. I'm just gonna stop because that. Yep. This class sucks, or this spec sucks. There we are. There's red. Watch this. This is fun. That never gets old. It never gets old. It just doesn't. What are you doing, Wally? Stop trying to kill yourself. Go clean the house. Oh, stupid ad break going on now on Twitch. Wonder, did I even do what I was supposed to come over here and do? Probably not. I think I was supposed to go talk to these other people. Oh, that's not my bear attacking. I just realized what you're saying. That's a person. That's not my pet. That's a Bjorning right there. I didn't realize that's what you were asking. No, that was not. If that was my pet, I would be playing blue all the time. Granted, I think you're in the advertisement right now, and you have no idea what I just said, so I'll repeat that whenever you come out of the ad. Looks like the ad's about to end. Ah, the ad is over. So, what I was saying, I realized you were asking about the bear that was running around beating the crap out of everything. No, that was not my pet. That was a person playing a Bjorning. My pet bear was the one that was standing there stupid, drilling on itself, not doing anything. So, in answer to your question earlier, if your intention was to play a blue lore master, my answer would be no, don't play it. Do not play it. Don't do it. If your intention was to play a red lore master, my answer is yes, it's awesome. If you want to play a Bjorning, absolutely, they're cool classes. I haven't played one up high enough to give you any information about it. Grimbriar finally sent support. We have been wondering if he had forgotten us. When we arrived, we found a far larger force than anticipated and knew that we could not desert the post. Already, we've seen these fiends performing terrible acts. We must remain resolute and carry out our duties.
Stay a moment.
Grimbriar was right to send us here, but we figured more support would arrive once he realized that we could not submit reports. Your news of what is happening in the north makes it clear that the brigands are moving in with the caravans they let through. Those unlucky enough to not have the coin to pay for passage are traded without civility. Their lives forfeit and their goods claimed by these vile creatures. Your information confirms what we have feared. The swarthy fellows among their numbers are half-orcs, foul beasts. The time has come to strike back for every life these beasts have claimed. Strike out into the ruins and scourge this enemy clean. I will see you paid handsomely. There is leader among these friends, Sharky's lieutenant in Andreth. I've seen him, a burly fellow, a man not a half-breed. He makes his lair high in the southwestern ruins that barks orders out to all these fools. It must be dealt with. Perhaps without a leader, the brigands will not recover, buying time for more to join the fight against this Sharky. And That's what I was thinking. There's another one over here. Let's see. Can I play Bjorning with group? Yes, absolutely. You can play Bjorning with group. You can play every
I'll
class
speak with
the
you a
group,
moment.
but yes, absolutely. Some caravans and drivers have enough coin to press through the blockade here in Andreth. We have seen this happen a few times. The price they pay is steep, and drivers' prices of their goods ever higher in Breland. Those caravans in Malene are unable to pay the price the brigands demand. Their shipments are claimed by the brigands, and this practice must cease. I implore you, search the ruins and the enemy within for any of these goods. They are the lifeblood of our homeland, and without this trade, we will begin to see true suffering. Oh, he's got a lot of them.
Stay a
doesn't he?
moment.
Since we made our way to the Vale of Andreth, I have been plagued by terrible dreams, and unaccustomed as I am to the wild, unbearable noises from the nearby swamp. My sleep, when it comes, is fitful, and blah blah blah. This is just an ordinary go kill this something quest. Not going to go anywhere with it.
I'll
Just
speak
take
with
it
you a
and do it.
moment.
A moment in a lowered voice, if you would. Watcher Brittleleaf need not hear this, as it would only drive him to do something foolish, I fear. Within the ruins I have seen another terror, worse than any leader of men. A leader of these half-breeds. He stands taller than most and is a fearsome sight to behold. Should you run afoul of this fellow, I would advise fleeing towards the hills, but you have the appearance of an adventurous man, so I will offer you a reward for the defeat of this menace. The half-orc dwells just inside the gate from the south of the deepest depths of this encampment. Okay. And you're dead. Oh, Shadowy Wraith. Where? I don't see him. There he is over there. Those things can be pretty dangerous. Statue fixing. Oh my. Well, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Red line deals more damage than I couldn't tell you that. I don't know the answer. Usually what I tell people, and I did the same thing when I came back to the game, was I created a character, excuse me, one of each class, played it to 10, level 10, and then decided out of those what 2 or 3 I actually thought were fun, and played those to 20, and then decided which one I was going to keep playing. Because I'll tell you right now, every class is fun in this game. There isn't a single one that isn't fun. Now, your description of fun, or your determination of fun, can be highly determined by what spec you take on it. So if you're playing a class and it seems like it's not fun, change the spec and see if you enjoy it more. I hated the Burglar when I first tried it. It was the only class in this game that I actually hated. And a friend of mine mains a Burglar. He was telling me that they're a lot of fun. And I told him which spec I was running. He said, well, you should try this other spec because it's actually the fun spec. And I did that, and he was right. And I enjoyed the Burglar after that. But before that, I thought the Burglar was complete crap. And I'm right now, I would say that if I was coming into this game and my first lore master was a blue spec lore master, I probably would say the lore master is a piece of crap. I mean, for me personally, I would not like the way the blue lore master is now, and I'd be done with it. But if I came into it and tried a yellow or a red first, I probably would like it. I know I'd like it because I like the red. Actually, I settled on champion. My main before this server opened is a level 110 human champion, and it is an insanely fun class to play. I am a yellow spec champion, which basically is AoE melee damage. And I basically just run in, gather up all the mobs I can get, and then destroy them. That's not the ability I thought that was. What was that? Oh, Dispel Corruption. I realized I moved my cracked earth to a different spot. I'm going to go with Lore Master. Do you think race matters? Should I go with any specific one, or does it even matter? Personal preference is my opinion. Min-Maxer will tell you that I'm wrong. But again, I'm not a min-maxer. I choose human usually on all my characters because I like the aesthetics of the humans in this game. I think they look flippin' awesome. Yeah. I really like the humans. Some people really love the dwarves. Some people really love the elves and the high elves, and some wouldn't play anything other than a hobbit. But personal preference. Now, min-maxers will tell you that this one has a bonus to this, and this one has a bonus to that, and yada yada yada. While they're not wrong, I just don't care. It's like I know I read on the forums. Oh, that's his lieutenant. That's what that was. I had read on the forums that they were saying, some people were saying at least, that for, actually it was in chats where it was, for the warden, typically everybody has gone spear in the past, but people were saying if you go sword, it's a shorter animation for your abilities, so you can actually get more abilities off, you know, per minute and blah blah blah. But if I was playing a warden, he would be using a spear, because that's what you always see a warden uses, a spear. It wouldn't matter to me that I'm getting a microsecond less or more time by using that instead of a sword. Does the game ever end? Nah. What you know of in the movies and the books goes up through, let me see, there's Mines of Moria, Secrets of something of Mirkwood, Rise of Isengard, Riders of Rohan, and then after that you're in non-expansion time before you get back to expansion, and you go through the last of the stuff that's in the movies, and then there's expansions beyond that in the game, so the game goes further than the movies do. And according to Standing Stone Games, they have no intention of stopping anytime soon. There's the brood I was looking for. I played it, God, must be now 14 years ago, something like that. And I was a heavy EverQuest addict, so at the time I was like, yeah, I don't want to play that. It's not like EverQuest. So I didn't play it long. And then 2 years ago, I think it was, I was looking for something to play because I've played EverQuest forever. And a friend of mine at work said that he played Lord of the Rings Online, and I was like, yeah, I played that once back in the day. So I asked him what server he was on, and I went and upped my subscription on it again, downloaded the game, Went to his server, started over brand new, and I've been hooked on the game ever since. Still play EverQuest because it's an addiction you'll never lose, but it's not nearly the game that this game is. EverQuest people will adamantly deny that, but they're wrong. This game is way better than EverQuest. I play EverQuest because of addiction. Thanks for helping me. If I get a roadblock, I'm coming back to nudge you again. Well, understand that I don't have all the answers, but I'll be more than happy to give you all the wrong answers. I got you there. Thanks for hanging out with me, though. I always appreciate chatting with people. It makes it more fun. Oh, and let me show you the most awesome part of this game. Oh, let's see here. I like switching to this other outfit when I do this. It's a hobby. It's called birding. It's bird spotting. They call it birding. They just added this hobby. It's so goofy, but I'm so addicted to it. Trying to catch every single freaking bird in the world now on this stupid thing. That's how I got this portrait frame up here with the birds and nests and stuff, and how I got this outfit he's wearing. So he spotted a bird. Woo! It's so sad that I like it. Don't know why, but I like it. Put my staff back on. And I haven't started fishing on him yet, but I like the fishing as well. The hobbies serve no purpose. The birding serves no purpose. The fishing technically serves a purpose because you can catch some fish that can be cooked. I hear at high end that's a big thing, but most of the hobby stuff serves zero purpose. It's just fun, fluff. Well, hell, the next caravan finding their way through the gates, dispatch of any brigands foolish enough to cross me, and speed these goods along to those in need. It may not be much, but this will surely help to alleviate what must be a growing problem amongst many of the farmers in Breland. Here, you have earned this.
How can I be of
The
service?
terrible acts I witnessed that creature perform will not leave me, but I may find restful sleep again, knowing that you have brought this reign to an end. Now, you may notice, by the way, I don't know if you're still there or not, but you may notice that some of these quests in the lower land areas aren't that uber on the quest dialogue. As you get a little higher and a little higher, they get better and better. Some of these are kind of fluffy, you know, just fluff stuff.
What can I do for you?
But you'll never, almost never, find that it's as shallow of quest dialogue as you see in games like World of Warcraft. You will see in certain areas names that get used over and over, and groups and factions and stuff, that this quest leads to this and something, and over in another 10-20 levels the same thing pops up again over there, and you see those same people again and stuff like that. It's not like goofy goblin dude number 1 over here that tells you to pick up monster poop and then you've never talked to him ever again. That's the WoW thing. It's not a Lotro thing.
How can I be of service?
My resolve will not falter, but logic bids me act quickly, and so I will. I need you to return to Chief Watcher Grimbriar with all haste. Tell him what you have seen here, and implore him to see through his hatred of the Rangers. They may be the only ally which Breland can rely upon in this dark time. This fortress is lost to us, but Oakdale and I will do what we can to stave the tide from spilling into Breland before the citizens have been prepared. Go now, before these fiends see our location, and bring about the end of our resistance before it has begun. Oh, I still have the Knicker Breaker quest thing, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. If you're a good reader, yeah, I do. I think you're going to find some fluff stuff that you're going to be like, this is stupid, and it's fine to pass that up. But a lot of it is good. You'll find some really good side stories and things in areas. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of good story in the game. It's one thing they do really well in this game is stories. Four more. Did I finish that one? I think I did. I did finish that. Alright, let's go turn that in. Gotta love that.
What do you need?
Okay, so we can go back and turn that in. Grab my drink. It's been 2.5 hours on here. I didn't realize I'd been on that long.
What can I do for you?
Relief and Oakdale are no cowards, but I cannot heed their advice. The Rangers are a dangerous and wild lot and do more harm in this land than good. I will not invite them into Breland, where they will install themselves as our overlords as soon as this crisis is ended. No, there must be another way. I have received other news from within the bounds of Breland, other citizens that need defense from this brigand menace. I would see you aid them before seeking the yoke of the Rangers. Well, you're a fool, then. So that ended that quest line. What is this here? To get any more crafting recipes. Doesn't look like I got any that I need. Alright. So that ended that quest line. We've got this thing up here that I think is... Oh yeah, it's going to take me to the orcs and stuff, and eventually will lead me to the North Downs. Actually, before I do that, because we are at 2.5 hours, I need to call it so I can go to work tomorrow. We're going to go over to the crafting hall. Let's see what we can do here. before we call it. I could make some of those to at least get that to the crit level.
Greetings.
I need lumps of wax. Lump of wax. Let's buy 5 of them. See what that does for us. Whoa, getting some lag there. Some of this client side lag. Let's do these because I need them. Well, that didn't get me far enough, but it was close.
What do you need?
Need lumps of wax, man. Oh my god. That sucks. Alright. That's getting worse. Because when it first started, when the server was brand new, and I was doing this and I would level up, that would go when it would do it. Whereas over on my lab server on Gladden, which has been around forever, whenever you level up, rank up, whatever you call it in crafting, it sits there and the game pauses for a really long time before it comes back and says that you leveled up on it. And I'm noticing the longer this server stays going, I'm seeing the timer go longer on that right there. It's not bad yet, but it's making me think that the lag we see on live servers is going to be here eventually because it's data based. Not database, but it is based off of the amount of data that the server has collected so far. Mark my words, in a month that's going to be even slower. Because they're trying to make the servers faster by going to a 64-bit server code, which I do think helped a lot, but they've got to do something about optimizing this data. I literally only have one. That's not. Oh man, this sucks.
Greetings, friend.
That's already better. Those are medium. Okay, that's item level 35. Okay, so this is the only thing I could do. It's not particularly better. Well, but I don't know what the crit version is. Do I have linen leggings? Hold on. No, I don't. I've got plenty of money to buy this stuff. worse than the... Oh, but I got that by doing the class quest. That's how I got that piece of armor. The tactical mastery rating would be better. And higher will and vitality. By far better. I need a bolt of linen cloth. Only gonna have one chance at this, so
Greetings.
no reason to buy more than one. That's the only one because I don't have enough materials for doing it more than once. Oh my god. Maybe it's the number of people in here or something. Man, the game is like stuttering for me big time. Alright. So this will give me... I've got Brieflex fiber from harvesting and stuff, whatever. So I've got some of those. I'm going to use one of those that'll add 45% chance for crit. So I've got a 70% chance to crit. If I don't crit this, I will get this version, which is still better than what I have on. If I crit, I'll get this version. Here we go. I did not crit. SLB. Alright. Well, I got one piece of gear. I don't think it. I don't know what you mean, Dave. Darn, I don't have any that I can do. So maybe I'm having some network issues. A friend of mine was letting me know that the Twitch was freezing as well. Not bad.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too. Here's what I was looking for. Minor assassins. So is there not a minor version of that? I don't know. Alright. Alright, I'm tired. And it's super late. And Elvis is ready for me to do something other than sit at the computer. Baby boy, love you. Yes. It's a good cat. Here, come here. Tell everybody bye. Oh God, you're so heavy. Oh God. Okay. Tell everybody bye. Tell them night night. Night night. Alright. Elvis says it's time to go, so that's going to do it. Hope y'all had fun tonight. I had fun goofing off, playing on the Angmar server. Got my human lore master up to level 20. Doing stuff over in Breeland. Yeah, that's all I got to say. So, until next time, hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your night, morning, day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Point at them, Elvis, say wherever you are. Until next time, this is Frodo Gnome, and I'm signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Okay, baby. Alright. He's like, I'm done. I'm done being held.